he would actually pass out candy at his house in Chicago every year for Halloween.
Michael Jordan?
Yes. So he would stand out front, and that the police would come and control everything, and it would be like the drop-off line at school for carpool.
Wow. Yeah.
You'd drive around, he would stand there, he would give all the kids candy, shake hands, they would all take photos, didn't sign autographs, but he would do that every year. So basically, imagine the carpool line for about 3,000 kids who wanted to go by Michael Jordan's house and get candy for Halloween.
We're going to take some questions from the audience here in just a second. Tell everybody who you are back there. No. Yes.
Oh, hi, I'm Mary Lynn.
And Mary Lynn, if any of you have questions, you let her know. We'll get to those in just a second. Will, for those of you who don't know him as well as I do, has a lot of talents, okay? A major league broadcaster. ESPN, in my opinion, should be using him more, but that's just my opinion. He is a terrific broadcaster. You all hear him on my show. He is also a fabulous instructor for big guys around the country. And oh, by the way, he's got this big kid in Kansas that he's working out who we think is going to be the #1 pick in the draft.
Correct. And Joel Embiid is his name. But one of the things I also do, I was very fortunate, when I finished playing, my agent, his name's Arntellum, came to me and he said, hey, so for a lot of people that don't know, what happens now, it's a totally different process. When I came out in 1988, I basically signed on with an agent, but I stayed in Nashville, worked with Brad Bates, who was a strength coach, worked with John Martin, worked with John Bostic, got myself ready, and I had all these individual workouts, the Washington Wizards, the Charlotte Hornets, the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls, the Phoenix Suns. Well, things have changed now because now agents, when you sign with an agent, every agent has his own little mini camp. So my agent's out in LA. He brings all his clients out, puts them up at apartments, and they have like their own 4 to 6 week mini camp where they work out twice a day. And BJ Armstrong is now an agent. He runs through the guards.
Former teammate of yours
right,
with the
he
Bulls.
runs through the guards. I run through the big guys. We get Brian Scalabrine comes in. He runs through the forwards, and we put these guys through drills twice a day. But we also work on life skills. We work on the ability to, answer questions, how you deal with, because a lot of these guys are 19 and 20 years old. Joel Embiid is a guy that's only been playing organized basketball for 3.5 years. He's 20 years old, but quite honestly, he's probably got the mentality of a 14 or 15-year-old because he plays video games and watches cartoons. Doesn't mean he's not a great kid, but he's got to grow up fast. So I work with him in the post and work on post moves. And for those of you that have a little understanding of the NBA, it goes back to, I work with Chris Kaman with the Clippers, who played in an all-star game. Probably the guy I'm the proudest of is a guy that's really now dominating the NBA from the power forward positions, LaMarcus Aldridge with the Portland Trailblazers.
He is a stud.
The Lopez twins, Brooke and Robin Lopez, one plays for the Portland Trailblazers, one plays for the Brooklyn Nets. Last year it was Gorky Zhang, who now started the last 21 games for Minnesota this year, was the Rookie of the Month for the Western Conference in the month of March, and now Joel is like my new protege, the guy that I'm working with, that if, in my opinion, the Cleveland Cavaliers don't select with the first pick, they've made a huge mistake, because I think his back is no longer an issue.